Thousands of East Texas anglers saw their annual fishing licenses expire Monday. Now, today, scientists say before you renew, you need to be aware.
Yeah, the results of a 7-year study say the fish you catch could carry increased levels of mercury. If you eat them, that could pose health problems. KLTV7's Morgan Chesky explains how you can have your fish and eat it, too.
A little better one.
A cast, a bite, and the hope of landing the big one lines the banks of East Texas waters. But a new study focusing on recreational fish, covering nearly 300 U.S. streams, lakes, and rivers, suggests you may be reeling in more than you think. Every fish tested contains some level of mercury, with nearly a third of the fish having levels higher than what the EPA says is safe.
That the public needs to be educated in basic science.
Biologist Dr. James Kokel at UT Tyler studies the impact of pollutants on animals.
As we increase our population and we increase the amount of pollutants, we're going to have more methylmercury formed in our water supplies.
The majority of mercury enters the atmosphere from coal-fired power plants and trash burning all over the world, beginning the mercury cycle.
These mercury particles will come back down into our waters, and over time will become more organic in the form of methylmercury.
The cycle continues with the tiniest water creatures eaten by small fish, who end up in the bigger fish we hope end up on our hook and possibly on our plate.
Whenever we eat a fish that's contaminated with mercury, the mercury will come into our bodies and it can be stored within our bodies and build up over time.
Which is why pregnant women or those looking to conceive are most at risk. Once ingested, mercury can cause defects in fetal development. Doctors and scientists say it's difficult to determine a set amount of fish safe to eat, but say safety lies in moderation.
It's very reasonable for people who like to eat fish to have fish a couple times a week at least without having any major concerns.
So if you're going out to Lake Tyler or Lake Palestine and you're catching some crappie and you're having a fish fry, don't worry about it.
In Tyler, Morgan Chesky, KLTV 7 News.
Now, if you want to make sure you're on the safe side of fish consumption, we have some tools for you on KLTV.com. You can click on our big red box and look for our fish mercury levels link. There you'll find a seafood consumption calculator and links to a Q&A page on eating seafood safely.